to hear what they said. Not they, I suppose, in this instance. Reddit. What did Reddit say? I've gone to reddit.com/SquaredCircle. I have pulled 5 quotes, or have I? Some of them may be mysterious, Josh written, fake Reddit posts. It'll be up to RL to use his instincts. Chat, you can help him out to decide if this is something I said or if indeed Reddit said it. Reddit said it. Reddit said it. Reddit said it. Reddit said it.
Before we get started, I just want to say Irish Mac 21 in the chat. This guy, who gets it more than this guy? He said JD Drake, my favorite wrestler.
Awesome answer. Better than that's brains in the chat for Irish Mac. That's a hell of an answer.
I say this all the time. If I'm booking if they gave me the pencil in AEW, I'm like, okay, we are pushing JD Drake to the fucking moon, man. This is our world champion, Samoa Joe style. No one can dethrone him. He wins every match as a 48-minute epic.
Not a lot of shows where I'm going to be the guy who cheers for the husky guy with gray hair less than my co-host. That is...
I love JD Drake.
He rules, dude. He rules.
He's the fucking coolest, man.
RL, you'll be maybe interested to know
that
Toshiaki Kawada versus Genichiro Tenryu took place 25 years ago, October 28th, the year 2000. Somebody on Reddit has posted a link to that match, Kawada versus Tenryu, the beloved match. People like this match. I like this match a lot. Here's what one commenter has to say. And again, RL is trying to determine, is this a Reddit comment or a Josh comment? Kawada deserves his flowers, but when I watch this match and so many of his matches, I don't comprehend the hype around Tenryu. Once he's in the ring, his abilities are slow and unimpressive. A perfect hipster wrestling pick.
If this is you, I'm mad that you could formulate this in your head. You know what I mean?
My brain can go.
Yeah. Also, in 2010, Ryu's got to be 52 years old. He's a fucking old guy at that point.
He's
being
slow.
look how slow he is. Yeah, I guess that's true, man. He's fucking approaching Social Security age. Get off his fucking back. Watch a match of his from 1988 and fucking get back to me, man. I say this all the time. The first wrestling tape I ever had was WrestleMania 7. Tenryu, who's the other guy? Another All Japan guy is in the match. I can't.
Isn't it Akiyama?
No.
What year is it?
This is 91.
War of the Worlds?
No, WrestleMania 7 is the one with Hogan and Sergeant Slaughter as the headliner. Anyway, point is, this is 1991. Tenryu looked kind of old then. They beat Demolition in 4 minutes.
Koji Katao?
Katao, yeah.
Oh, Katao, yeah. Thanks, Ryan. Awesome. Yeah.
There's
a real tough guy. Glad no one pissed him off while they were there.
Yeah, and he was in there against Demolition. Those are two also tough guys.
Kind of a lit fuse situation there. I'm glad to hear everything turned out okay.
Anyway, I remember being a kid being like, "Who's this old guy fighting Demolition?" About Tenryu in 1991. 9 years later, we're like, oh, I can't believe how slow this can fuck off.
In a way harder match style, no less.
Yeah, I'm going to say Reddit said it only because if you even facetiously came up with it, I have to be off the show.
Chat, I will put polls up for prompts 2 to 5. I forgot for this one. RL, you've locked in on Reddit said it.
Mm-hmm.
And thank God you did. Because I love to win.
It would have been a spinning chair. Fuck!
He's out of here. Oh, no. RL has left the building. He's gone.
This is bullshit, man.
I'm sorry, RL. I don't like it either.
I'll tell you. I almost said Josh said it because hipster was in there, and you do say the word hipster sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I'm an aging one.
Look at me, man. What am I going to tell you? You know,
that's all we're brothers. Josh said it. 0-1 RL, but that's okay. Let's not come back. And this is a hard game. Zoobs usually goes 2 for 5 here, so
Yeah.
you're doing okay. Let's get to the next prompt here. Oh, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love these words. If you thought the last ones were a piss off, buckle up, baby. RL, I'm sure you've seen all the hubbub about how much WWE is charging for tickets lately.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody on Reddit showing sort of a chart over time of how much these tickets have gone up. Now, again, these are Reddit comments with upvotes. These aren't at the bottom of the thread. These aren't negative scores. Here's what Run Redditor had to say about the rising ticket sales over time. Every company is charging the most they can charge. If they didn't, scalpers would buy up the tickets and sell them for that price anyway.
Perfectly stated.
Let me get the poll up for the chat. I'm only going to run this for a minute, so get your brain bucks ready. RL, which way are you thinking on this one?
You know, I know there's a lot of economics majors on Reddit, right? That's the first thing to keep in mind. They're understanding on the one hand, you got your supply. Other hand,
yeah, okay.
You got demand. And you're trying to strike a balance there. And then there's these scalpers who are getting in the way, and you don't want that. You want to get ripped off by the company, not some guy, right? That just makes sense.
Well, honestly, you have to just at that point credit the company for being smart.
Yeah,
you have to say thank you to the company.
I go in there. I go into any WWE show. I turn out my pockets. I say, "Here's everything I got." Here it is.
Well, the moths. There you shake out the wallet until a moth flies out over there.
That's exactly right. Like when you go to a bar and they say keep it open, I say yes to WWE and I just leave. I leave after. They can keep the card. I'm happy to do it.
You're welcome is what you're saying.
Yeah. I say thank you, Triple H. You're the booking genius of all time. So many moments tonight on this SmackDown.
A lot of moments.
So
12,000 brain bucks on Reddit said it. 0 on Josh said it. How does this hit your ears?
I missed. I would have done 1 brain buck on it if but I gotta say Reddit said it.
No, that is where the money is.
That's exactly right. I gotta say Reddit said it.
Lock him in, Ryan. 1 for 2, RL.
Thank you, Meat Dimension. We appreciate you and all you do for supply side economics.
You want to read that one aloud for us, please, RL?
Every company is charging the most they can charge. If they didn't, scalpers would buy up the tickets and sell them for that price anyway. Can't say it better than that.
I hadn't really thought of it laid out like that. I feel kind of dumb for criticizing WWE for having such, and even having one of their guys say Vince McMahon was too family focused and wasn't getting enough money out of it. He just said that in public.
God, so somebody said that, and then somebody else said the same thing from another company that is also bad, like a movie company or Netflix or somebody like that.
It was a concert.
Well, no one knows the game like you do, Hunter.
It was the Ticketmaster guy. You're exactly right.
Yes, exactly. I need to turn one guy heel and another guy babyface in one move.
Oof. Double turn. Tough to pull off, but when it's done right, one of my personal favorites.
How do I pull it off?
Need to let the heel come in and get the heat from the crowd. Then your babyface comes and gets the pop.
The heat and the pop.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Or I know sometimes you happen to catch the AE double dudes. You know this program.
Of course.
And
Nick knows this as well.
Yeah, Nick knows this as well. And I'm no fan of Bubba Dudley these days. I don't really like much of what he has to say. But I think you would be hard pressed to make the case that this Redditor is making. I'll give this one without context.
Okay.
I'd argue that Devon was the more fondly remembered singles wrestler, with his crooked pastor gimmick that introduced Batista and was present in a game or two. Like, that's actually a fun character, as opposed to some dumb fat lad. Wasn't watching TNA during Bubba's time being pushed, but I've never really considered him to be a good in-ring worker, and I've never really seen him do any sort of character. Whether or not he's pushed is irrelevant. Devon's brief singles run is more highly regarded by me because at least he had a character that was fun to watch. Bubba, on the other hand, is average in-ring and just kind of the same dude regardless of what management did to him, meaning that he wasn't a great character either. That's how I'm spending my days online. Devon.
Yeah. And look, there are people who are going to argue, Marty Jannetty actually pretty underrated. Thanks. People can talk themselves into all kinds of opinions about pro wrestling, right? It's not hard to do, especially if you're one of these guys who's like character pilled. Character is the most compelling thing. I remember I'm watching Taz back at ECW. There's a guy doesn't change a lick in the 8 years he's in ECW, and I'm just going, this guy's not compelling. Sorry. Oh, he's gonna suplex someone again? Yeah, right. Grow up.
Yeah. Oh, he wears orange. I get it. He's wearing orange.
Now the Tasmaniac. There was a gimmick. Came out with fur on.
Something you could sink your damn teeth into.
That's exactly right, brother. We gotta do the Spider-Man point for that one. There it is. Yeah, I once again I have to say Reddit said it. Maybe I'm jumping the gun a little bit because I just see that the poll went up. But
poll's only a minute, so that's a perfect time.
Okay. And so my reasoning is this. I don't think you care enough about Bubba Ray Dudley one way or the other to write all that. And for the record, I was a Dudley Boys fan in ECW and even the WWF days. How could you not be?
Yeah, exactly right. To me, I always feel like I'm in the minority. I have them on the ECW Mount Rushmore.
They'd certainly be up there for me. I
have Dreamer off. Where
Sabu, Taz, Foley? I don't know.
I feel like Douglas.
Shane Douglas, sure, yeah.
Dudley's, Sabu, Taz.
I think that's a totally justifiable thing to say. There's a lot of guys where you think their run in ECW was a lot longer than it was because it was so impactful, like Terry Funk.
Yep. And
like Dusty Rhodes, just kidding.
I mean, I have a t-shirt that's too big now because I bought it when I was a bigger fella, but it's a great Dusty Rhodes versus Steve Corino bull rope match event shirt.
That is fucking sick. I love that match is terrible. That feud is awesome.
I think it's 7 minutes, the match. Isn't it insanely short?
Yeah. Now I'm watching that one and I'm going, Dusty's slow in this one. Why's that?
Yeah, what the hell?
He's 62 years old. He weighs 450 pounds. That's not a knock on Dusty. Like I said, I thought the feud was great. Dusty could still talk.
Oh,
and Steve Corino, that's his number one skill.
There's got to be a great YouTube highlight video of that feud.
Yeah.
Has to be.
Yeah. And that's a late ECW. That's 99, 2000. That's latter days ECW.
Cannibal Corpse saying they would have RVD on there. Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
well, I would
totally.
But
I think I can see the argument.
Yeah, he's the only thing of that era. So if you want that era represented, go ahead. But I wouldn't.
Anyway, I'm gonna say Reddit said it.
Lock him in, Ryan. Is it something that Reddit said?
Yeah, there was no way it wasn't. Josh isn't writing all that. That's fucking crazy.
He was also.
He went back to it. That's the fucked up thing. He's like, let me clarify. Okay,
I gotta clean this one up. Devon was the pastor gimmick for about 8 months. I looked it up on Wikipedia. If you're citing that as something good or memorable, you are You need to stop watching the Ruthless Aggression documentary.
Remember, he was always going like this.
But he's a manager for like half of it.
Yeah.
Like, how many matches does he have in there? Like, does he have? He has one singles feud I can think of, but it's Batista's Deacon for the anyway. I thought that was a good one. Now, RL, here we go. I love this one. This is people talking about the great mic workers of all time. One person brings up The Miz. Somebody else says
his name's Mike, so you can't say.
I hadn't even considered that.
Someone else
Someone else retorts that The Miz is actually bad. Somebody comes in here
That
to
guy's
play.
right. Yep.
Somebody comes in here to finish up and says, I'm going to have to push back on this one. Miz will sometimes cut generic promos, but he is one of the absolute best mic workers of his generation. Basically, anytime an opponent pushes the "you're soft, you're safe, you're a coward, you're corporate" button, he goes fucking scorched earth on them, and it's unparalleled. Talking smack, LA Knight, all the promos from Hate Me Now video, etc.
And the rest. Was he not the one who went after why am I blanking on his name? Big
Daniel.
Cass and what's his name?
Enzo Amore?
Isn't he the one that went off on Enzo?
Did
yes.
he?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
I don't remember this. Did he say the locker room doesn't like you and all that?
Yeah.
Like on TV, yeah.
I have a faint memory of that. Ironic for The Miz to be like, oh, you're not welcome in the locker room. But,
Yeah.
Do you have thoughts on The Miz being an absolute best mic worker of his generation, RL? Would you agree with that take?
Is he the best mic worker named Mike of his generation? Let's think about this.
Okay, so who are other wrestling mics?
There's not a ton of them, so it might be him.
But okay. Jeez,
Mike Santana.
I can think of Mike Awesome.
Mike Bailey.
I can say Mike Santana is a better promo than him. Actually, there we go. Ryan figured it out. Mike Santana.
Mike Knox.
We got there.
Mike Knox, the worst. Promo.
Iron Mike Sharp.
Mike Bennett.
Mike Bennett's an okay promo. Actually, Mike Bennett's a good promo with his wife. Well, what are you thinking, RL? Is this something I wrote about The Miz?
Yeah, I do think it is something you wrote about The Miz.
Oh,
I do
come
think
on.
that. Because a guy who really likes The Miz, and this is just how like New York fans think. So like I'm trying to get into the head, but they don't give ground, right? Like Jey Uso, Mr. I'm not just an entrance. I only do my own entrance 4 times per match. Let's run it back. Let's run it back. Right?
That guy's the worst. Is there someone worse?
It's unbelievable how fucking bad he is. Because someone played that clip on Reddit or on the Discord the other day of like, oh, he's running back the thing. And they like everybody was doing the same hand signal, and I'm like, okay, this is just a thing he does.
Yeah,
he does the entrance twice. And I went and I looked, and I found a clip of him doing it in the middle of a match 3 months ago.
Oh,
And
that was the clip I saw.
So he did it like before a promo segment. Like,
okay,
they open the show, they do the full Jey Uso entrance. He's gonna do a promo, and people are going, "Run it back, run it back." And so he's like, "Okay," and he runs it back and does the entrance.
Does he like run back into the audience?
No, he stayed in the ring.
Okay, yeah, I saw the clip where he does that in a match. I forget, he throws someone to the outside. I forget who it was.
Yes.
And then he does that, and then they start playing the entrance, and yeet.
And he's going, "I'm not just an entrance, man." So my point is,
yeah,
no WWE fan who likes that would go, but he's overdoing it with the entrances. You see what I'm saying?
I know what.
And so nobody who's being like, The Miz is one. Now look, sometimes he's a little generic. We can all admit. No, if you're a Miz guy, you're going, bar none, The Miz has 6 5-star matches that Dave Meltzer has never acknowledged.
He's awesome. That's how you're opening the. Are you locking in on Josh Saiddit?
I am.
Lock him in, Ryan. Did Josh say it?
Fuck.
Thank God. Thank God.
That hurts.
I like how the Miz has been in New York for about 20 years.
20 years,
it's like
easy.
There's 3 promos they list, and one of them is a promo and a lead up match to his lead up to his WrestleMania match against John Cena, which was hilariously shitty and infuriated the Punk man. So 2 good promos in 20 years.
Also, they
That's a one good promo every 10-year average, if I can quote JC.
Let's just say all the promos in the Hate Me Now video. Awesome. What's your favorite CM Punk promo? I just like all the ones in this collection of them, actually, because I'm Corvax 1266 cleaning house on that one.
Wow.
The chat was with you, RL. They really thought Josh said this about the Miz. Me said this about the Miz, I should say.
You're Josh.
Brian M. James saying, I rich. How many brain bucks do you have? And come gamble them with us every Monday on WBCW Meltdown right here. 7 in the West, 10 in the East. It's our Fantasy Federation. You can use those brain bucks to bet on our matches. You'll have the time of your life. RL, it's time for the final prompt.
Okay.
And you're doing well tonight. But I think I've maybe found your weak spot here. Because I know, RL, unlike Ryan, unlike myself, you do not watch OXT.
Correct.
You do not watch where the stars of yesteryear go to bump around. So you probably haven't seen a lot of Blake Munroe, the former Mariah May.
Oh, of course I know who Blake Munroe. Now, what's the other name? I don't recognize the name you just said after that. I know who Blake Munroe is, for sure, of course.
I should have known. Sorry, that's my bad. So she's doing promos now, RL, from a bathtub, and she's got bubbles, and they're sort of sultry.
Someone saw Wolf of Wall Street, huh? Remember?
I've seen that one. The man Scorsese, of course. And
oh, you know what? I'm thinking of The Big Short.
It is
Margot Robbie's in both of them, and they're about Wall Street. That's
hang on, actually, is it not Wolf of Wall Street?
No, she's in the bubble bath. She explains how like tranches of high risk mortgages are gambled on or whatever.
Wow, you said Wolf of Wall Street, and I could just picture the scene. I was like, yep, makes total sense.
Come on. She's in them both. I know it's Big Short. You don't have to tell me. I said it's Big Short.
Thank you, Psycholexity, for subscribing with Prime.
I know it's Big Short.
Oh, Skookum, yeah, really pointing out the right thing. Don't forget Battle House, November 7th. Friday, November 7th. You're going to want to be there. We only do it 4 times a year, Friday nights. We're going live. Get your beers. Get your joints. It's Battle House. RL, the 5th and final prompt about this Blake Munroe promo. Love that she took the Tony Storm gimmick, but really put her own spin on it and made it different enough to still stand on its own. Also, love how she take product placement and makes it work to enhance her gimmick. Yeah, I should say, RL, she uses a Maybelline product in the commercial, which is a sponsor of WWE.
Fantastic. I was worried it was going to be like a Snickers or Monster Energy or something. But.
No, Maybelline makeup. Also love how she's able to take product placement and makes it works to enhance her gimmick. That is true genius at work.
Absolutely, man.
RL, now I got to tell you, in this Reddit thread, it was not an uncommon opinion that the Blake Munroe glamour gimmick in OXT is like similar to timeless Tony Storm. I don't see it. I watched the promo they were talking about. Timeless Tony Storm is a riff on the classic films of yesteryear.
Yeah, cinematic.
That's right. So anyway, I didn't understand that to begin with. But RL, which way is the wind blowing for you?
I think you saved the toughest one for last. I got to tell you.
Thank you.
This is one. I guess there's none of them where I'd be like shocked at the thing going the other way. That's the whole point of the game. But this one is really a coin flip to me. I had a lot of conviction for the last few, and this one I'm sitting here going, I don't know. And so I
can ask the chat too if you want to.
Yeah. How are they doing though? You know what I mean? Like, sure. I don't feel like they got a better batting average than I do. I'm 50-50 right now.
Do you want me to call the Zoobs?
He should be in a great mood.
Did the Jays win? Or are they in the process of doing so?
I don't know if I'm allowed to spoil anything.
Yeah, you can.
Yes, they have won.
Wow.
Decidedly.
Wow. A game away from being world champions against the Los Angeles Dodgers.
If it somehow does go to a game 7, I'm going to go to the bar that I was already going to on Halloween, but early. And
is that when game 7 would be? Is on Halloween? There's
November
no way.
1st.
It would be Saturday, right? Yeah.
Oh, somebody told me it was Friday.
They got the game 6 would be on. They could win on Friday.
On Halloween night.
Oh, there is a game on Friday.
Yeah, but it's just not game 7.
Okay,
game
I
7
misunderstood.
would be on Saturday.
I misunderstood. It was they could win the whole thing on Friday, and
they certainly could.
Yeah, that's what happened there.
Dodgers maybe trying to return it to LA, I guess.
Qui-Gon didn't you saying it's a wild take, and there's some tactical typos. Could be authentic or a J0 masterclass.
It's really dumb guy pilled. I gotta say, it's a great piece of work.
I'm really leaning. I feel like you know lately, it seems like the tides are turning on how people feel about the product, especially on NXT, but also New York in general. Rising prices. People are going, hey, these matches kind of really suck, and there's a lot of commercials between all of them. You know,
Maven called the whole damn show an ad.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if even Maven feels safe saying it,
that was kind of crazy to me, to be honest. Like, in a non-joking way.
No, because he criticized it, I watched that whole video, and I got to the part where he's like, "Now, I'm not saying the wrestlers are bad, but the matches all suck, and I'm not saying they're booked poorly, but Triple H is a genius, and I'm not saying that anything Vince McMahon ever did was good, but it was a better show when he was around."
Hey guys, RL here.
I'll quote
and
that.
Listen, fam. He's always saying fam on there, I feel like.
I feel like his family. And my favorite Maven moment on that channel by far is when he goes to RVDs and he's like, "Oh yeah, you know, Rob, I haven't smoked weed in 20 years, but when in Rome," and then RVD passes him the blunt and he just hits a French inhale with like Seth Rogen couldn't hit this. Like, this was
the greatest of ease.
You've never seen a pull this fucking smooth. It makes you immediately want to go smoke. You're like, oh my God, Maven. Yeah, I've been 20. Yeah, I'm calling bullshit, Maven.
So anyway, I feel like because the tide's turning on WWE in general, I will say Reddit said it. Or I'm sorry, Josh said it. Because the tie-in is the tip-off for me. I feel like if everybody's criticizing everything's got a fucking Slim Jim in the background or whatever, we're just mad about it now. So I think this is a Josh said it.
Lock him in, Ryan. But unfortunately,
wow.
Show him the corporate defender. Can you read this one aloud, please, RL?
I love that she took the Tony Storm gimmick, but she really put her own spin on it and made it different enough to still stand on its own. I also love how she take product placement and makes it works to enhance her gimmick. That is true genius.
Genius.
She makes it works, and you can't deny it.
That was 5 up, 5 down in baseball lingo. And that was what Reddit/SquaredCircle was saying. Let's hear the theme one more time, Ryan. That is Reddit Said It.
Reddit said it. Reddit said it. Reddit said it. Reddit said it.
Hey, thanks for checking out that video. Next step hit follow down below. Step after that, head over to twitch.tv/WrestlingBrain. We're live every Monday and Wednesday and on pay-per-view weeks, or just when we feel like talking about wrestling. It's many more shows than that. You can hit follow over there to be alerted every time we go live. If you need even more, patreon.com/J0SHC has a free tier and a paid tier. Check those out and see if any suit you fine. We'll see you then, and like Hiroshi Tanahashi says, love and energy.